Good morning! It's another snowy day. Got breakfast and bread in the oven. I made just a quick baked oatmeal up last night because I knew it was gonna just be another day like it is. And yeah, that's in there cooking. It'll be done in about 20 minutes. So I have to show you what it looks like out here. I'm gonna give the camera a minute to focus. You going out? I don't know if you can see, but it's snowing. And there are just drifts. Can't tell we did anything here. So we're gonna have to go back outside after breakfast, clean up the sidewalk, get down to the animals and get them fed and stuff and make sure they're all good. So that's where we're at this morning. And then more e-learning type stuff. So as you can tell, we still have electricity. Like I said yesterday, that doesn't usually go out for us even if we're expecting big storms, even if they say it's going to be epic. But our internet has been really spotty. So yesterday we were having a lot of issues with that. We have issues with our internet often. We live pretty rural. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm glad we have electricity so I can be making breakfast. Plan B was, I don't know, maybe put it on the wood stove. I have no idea. All right, we're back outside. Got all the kids out here. Now I'm out here. Get these animals taken care of. The snow is still coming down, but it is lightening up quite a bit. It's actually not very cold out. I'm excited because that means the kids can really play in the snow for a while. Okay, I gotta take this down. I was gonna dump out this little bit. So usually we walk over to the edge here and dump it. It's like feet of snow. There's nowhere it's going right there, Sarah.
One more right here.
Look at this. This is under our 4 season. I gave you a little extra sweet. It's nice out today, so the kids do have to do some online school stuff, which I was talking to a family member about this because I was thinking about it. Because you know, when I was a kid, that really wasn't a thing, obviously. And maybe we had schoolwork brought home to work on. I just don't remember it. Oh my gosh, look at some of these drifts. You see my kids over there?
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Maybe we did. I just don't remember. I just remember snow days, and my kids are fortunate their school has just embraced snow days usually, but we have had more snow days this year than I ever had as a kid, than they've ever had.
Let's go off.
So I think they kind of were like, we got to do something. But I was wondering, if they call them e-learning days, does that mean they get credit for having a school day? I don't know. My thoughts, because I'm like, okay, I get why they do it. But like today is nice out. My kids are just gonna want to play out in the snow. It's gonna be really hard to get a whole full days of schoolwork done today. Or it might be really easy because they want to get back out here. Is it hard?
Yeah, it's so deep.
Well, you can see the heat coming out of it too. Well, I hear them. They're gonna hear me in a minute. Look at you, brave soul. First time out this morning? It's alright. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys some carrots. Oh, I did it again. Oh, hi Pixie, are you coming in too? You make it more difficult for me, aren't you? I pounce on my hand. Hi girls, hi boys. Oh, you guys still got water, good. I don't know if that's because it's thawed. I guess it is nice out. I probably shouldn't add any. It's you, so toasty worm. You can't stand here though. Come on. What a day. What a day, what a day. So Matt's taking care of everything up front. Got a little path for the pigs. Kinda. Carrots, feed, water, chickens. I gave them some lettuce and they've got water now and feed. Pixie's got water and food, but she'd rather be down here hanging out. Kids are cleaning up, so we gotta go in and get some schoolwork going. Whew. The day really gets away from you when there's this much outside stuff to do. The kids are using a shovel to play with. Boys are finishing shoveling off the deck and the little guys are putting their toys away. But look at where the shovel is. See where I am? See the height difference? How am I gonna get that? I'm going to sink right through. See how deep that is? Do you see my other leg? Yeah, I don't either.
In the door, I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you
Who wants a chocolate? Alright, everybody's getting working on their schoolwork, so now I can get some water heated up for hot chocolate. We usually do it with milk, but believe it or not, we are low on milk and I have no intentions of going grocery shopping this week.
Made a quick breakfast for lunch.
I get why he looks clean. His shirt says
super clean.
And then some gravy I pulled out of the freezer. I just grabbed one jar, just enough to kind of get by. I made this big batch when I was making the pork broth. And then what I did with the pork broth was I made noodles in it. And then that leftover broth from the noodles had some flour in it. It was thickening up a bit. So I just turned it into some pork gravy. This was mid-January and here we are the end of February. So lasted about 6 weeks in the freezer. Actually, this is the first jar I'm using out of the freezer. There's a few more in there and yeah, best gravy I've ever made. So I'm excited to be using that up. It smells so good. I had brought up some potatoes around here somewhere and I was going to just make mashed potatoes from scratch. But our house has just been crazy this week with between the snow and then we've just had somebody seems like they're down and out sick with something all week. So I think I'm going to do canned potatoes. All right, into the root cellar we go. So, sorry I kind of spun you around, but you can see what we have left of potatoes here. Sprouting crazy. These aren't our planting ones. Our planting ones are actually way down here. Those are even crazier. So I really wanted to get these used up, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna take, I'm trying to decide how many jars. I think I'm gonna do 2. Let's be real, leftover mashed potatoes will get used up. And then some of these are kind of starchy, so those are gonna work good for mashed potatoes. This one's not, but I'd rather have a little bit of each than too much starch. Ooh, sorry, up close and personal. So Evan was just telling me he's doing a science experiment. What are you doing?
Grabbing snow and melting it and see what happens. And I had this cup filled up and only a little bit of it melted and only a little bit of water's in it.
You brought it down to the basement where it's warmer. Yeah. Hey, you learned something new. He's like, I'm not gonna learn anything.
I already knew that, Mom.
You knew that it would be less water?
Yeah.
Well, why do you seem so shocked?
I'm not shocked.
I think you learned something new. He's like, I know it's gonna melt and it's gonna turn into water. Why am I doing this? You never know what you're gonna learn. We're back outside. Actually, I left everybody else inside. Matt's resting. It's just been a hard couple days for him, so give him some grace, you guys. He's gonna watch these videos and be like, you made me look so lazy. He's been so busy and sick, so just is what it is. So we're just trying to, you know, do the best we can with the tools we got. My grandpa always said that. Anyways, I forgot to grab water, so I'm really hoping this door is unlocked. And knowing me, I locked it and it's not, so we're gonna have to go back up and start again. Someone unlocked it. I mean, that means one of the kids had the door unlocked, but I'm usually the one marching around the house making sure all the doors are locked all the time. At least I filled the water bottles. All right, I'm gonna dare it. It's been decent outside, so I'm daring that the chicken water did not freeze, and I should not need to bring water for them, just the pigs. It's so sunny and bright outside right now. Are you waiting for some water? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that little bit of ice in there. It's a little after 4, so I'm doing chores a little early, but I want to make sure I can get in and get supper finished up. I kind of mashed up those potatoes a little, and then I had them on low just to kind of get the liquid dissipated off of them. So one thing when you can them, you can totally rinse that off or, you know, strain it off, but I always forget. So I threw them in and then I just mashed them and I went, nah, I'll just let them cook a while. Look at these drifts, you guys. I mean, other than the marks, you wouldn't know we were out here yet today. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, are you having fun? So even the kids stayed in this time around. I asked if anybody wanted to come out with me. It's decent out. Snow stopped. They don't want to. Like, they're over it. On the plus side, the snow in front of the doors is looking all right. I'll probably still shovel a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, you're hungry, are you? Your favorite right now, are they? Go, please. Over there. You gotta get down. Sorry, I feel like I'm not showing you a ton of like what I'm actually doing in here, but first and foremost, just trying to be safe, right? These pigs are pretty good, but you know, you just don't know. We lost one of the dishes in the snow, so there's 3 dishes over there, which is not making these 4 pigs too happy, but they seem to be doing all right. So let's get them some water. Oh shoot. Put a little bit in there. I just have water, hon. I know, I don't have a ton of tasty treats, just carrots. You guys are gonna be so excited for spring. You itchy, Tiny? Matt came out and trimmed their hooves not that long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't know, I think they recommend you do it every 6 months or so. So whenever they were 6 months old, I don't remember. I don't think he filmed it or anything. I don't think. But he said it went all right. He said Tiny, I mean, as to be expected, she was kind of the runt of the litter. She was the worst off kind of situation. So, I don't know. She's just real sweet. So I think it's going to be really hard when the time comes to butcher any of these pigs. But she's real sweet, so that's going to be hard. But ultimately, probably the best decision. And then he said Belle was the best as far as that, and she is definitely just a well-mannered, good pig. So we're hoping to keep her for breeding, and that would just be really nice if it all works out. How are we doing? And boys, what are we doing? Alright, hold on, I'm just looking for eggs. Don't get all crabby with me. 1. Leave the chickens alone, sweetheart. 2, 3, 4. Pixie, no. Come on. Let's go out. You're going to make the chickens crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like it's been right around a dozen the last few days. I feel like we're just high of that before all this snow. Alright, good night, girls. Yeah, I think I got a shovel in here. You just do that? Sorry, you guys. She knocked you in the snow, not once but twice. And she's back in the coop. Oh, man. All I'm trying to do is shut the door, girlfriend. Come out. They don't like when you're in here. Oh, cat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get her out. Pixie, come on. Pixie, door's open. She's like, why would I want to go out? Come on. Come on. Let's go out. Come on, Pixie. Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, I'm not sending you down till this door's shut now. It looks like the kids are going back to school tomorrow, which is great. They have a field trip tomorrow, so I need to get some disposable lunches packed and stuff, which isn't my forte. I'm better with just the regular old lunches that I can throw in a lunchbox, but we'll figure it out. Okay, you guys. Neighbors are kind of the best. If you don't know your neighbors, meet your neighbors. We still haven't met all our neighbors, but can you see out there? Big pile of snow. Behind it is the neighbor with his bobcat plowing out our driveway. Seriously. Neighbors are the best. Thanks, guys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this snowy day with us, and I'm going to close out here because we're watching a little show before bed and we need to get to bed. Glad you got to see us again. Bye.